Hello, everybody. Well. Remember what I told you we was going to try? We trying it right now. I'm recording this like we're going to show it. We may not. If you will look on my table, you will see that I'm currently eating. Because this is a section that's supposed to be called After Hours. Now, right there, there's Mr. Mike Gray. Let me turn, you got your phone sideways? Let me turn mine up sideways.
I don't know where up there's the phone. Okay, there it is. I can see it. It's up there. I gotta move so I can. No, that's.
Yeah. So y'all can see.
I don't know how well they hear me. So it's just one of those things. But
let me turn the heater off, and we'll see.
So I don't got much time in the world here. I got to go to work early. It's now early start. It's the holidays and stuff. But
Well, I'm gonna turn the heater off to see if y'all can actually hear Brian. If we actually show this video or if we don't. We might not, depend on, but it's for testing purposes only. So, Brian had a question as to whether the 101s and the 200, 250, 300s run the same needle bearings. And I told him I wasn't sure. Somebody told me that some of the ones were the same and some of the other ones wasn't. So,
we're busting out the big book.
while I'm eating, he's in the big book. So,
I think I still got a set of the big ones at the house if I didn't give them to you already.
that one set you gave me went in that 125 that blew up.
Was that noodle bearings the reason it blew up?
No.
Okay.
This is the behind scenes stuff that nobody sees. It's like you see us building stuff, but we're always talking about other stuff like planning things and whatnot and asking each other questions. Well, does this fit? Does this fit? Can we use this? Can we retrofit this? Because this is stuff that was done back in the days when they were trying to build go-karts. What would cram into what and work? Of course, we called those cheaters. Only if you got caught, I guess. But, you know, guys were trying to find any way to win and stuff. But when you blew something up also, or you were building something from scratch, it wasn't what. So,
Well, you know, it's like I've tried to explain before. If it's not illegal in the book, then it's not illegal.
it's only illegal if they make it a rule and or if you get caught.
It has to be a rule to be illegal. Because if it's not a rule, then it's not illegal. That's why you have to buy a new rule book every year when you're racing.
So,
Because they catch on and change the rules.
16891 is what's in a Super 250.
What is it?
I don't have a regular 250 on. Well, I have the one. Okay, so okay, we'll go with that for instance. So there's your number. Oops.
Don't be breaking stuff.
101.
I told you Terry called me back and told me he's shipping my piston and stuff to me.
Shipping. Well, okay, because you said something about the head gasket or whatever and everything and whatnot and.
Yeah, he's shipping me the piston, set of rings, and the bearings, and head gasket, and the wrist pin, I think. So we got some 101 parts coming.
The needles are 69,891 and the 101, the Super 250. Because if that's the case, I'm going to rob some from a saw that it turns over. It's just when I got it, it just looked ugly. It was just one of those. It was more of a part saw than anything.
What about 200?
I got one of those. Okay, I've robbed it a little bit and everything, but it's kind of clean. But I've robbed something off it, so I probably determined it might do it. So I've got a 300 outside that's seen better days. I've got a 200 outside. I robbed the starter from for the SP 105 101AA. I robbed that starter for it.
I've got a 200 sitting here in the floor that's locked up.
That's a good paperweight.
Well, what I'm saying is most of the time the rod bearing isn't the reason it locks up.
I got a D44 down there. It's just got the top end with the crank in it. Don't have oil cut.
The D44 runs different bearings. He already.
It has a smaller journal. Okay, so in a 142, which I think is kind of similar. I don't know if they change. I don't have a 200 or 300 book. I might have to look up. It runs a 102.742 roller needle, but I don't know if part numbers changed or what over time. That's what I can't determine.
Superseded.
Yeah, something superseded over time and everything, and I really don't want to tear. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be, for people that don't know yet, they'll probably see this video and everything sooner than later. What we're gonna be doing, a little sneak peek. If you want to see more, you go to my channel on this one later on. We're gonna be, or at least I'm gonna be cramming an MC 101 into a 790 body.
That's right.
That's what's going to be happening sooner than later. So if you want to see more on that, you know where to find me at. If you don't know where to find me, then Jeremy has told you enough and you ain't been listening.
That's right. Well, you know, there was.
I'll have a 790 engine to be able to run stuff from. So it did run, but it was, I feel to put the 101 in it is just more of justice of the kind of call it should have been.
Well, you know.
I'm pretty same, but we'll go ahead and we'll look here real quick.
That's actually what I'm doing too. So I could actually tear that 790 down and get some parts out of it.
Because if it's the needle and stuff, I mean, I know the crankshafts are different. There's no getting around that, obviously.
Because the 790 runs the same cranks as 795, doesn't it?
The exact same crank.
So it's bigger on the PTO side, runs a bigger bearing.
Just on the bearing and the seal, why McCullough did that, I have no idea. But everything else has always turned out legitimately fine. So
I don't understand why they did it either, but it.
Standardize it to the 203s and whatever. All right, so 49. No, it's a 102.742 roller needle, also in the 790.
Is that the same as the 101?
No, the 101 is
I didn't. I know somebody was telling me that some of them crossed over, but I can't remember which ones. I was thinking it was like the 550.
Can't see why a Super 250 has something that a 790 doesn't or anything. That's what I don't understand. And I'll have a 795 manual on hand that I know of.
So is it saying that the Super 250 runs the same bearing, but the 790 doesn't?
Exactly, unless, like you said, they superseded and somebody changed the part numbers to be simpler later on.
Well, I do have a Super 250 as well, so.
Something's going to get a chopping block here real quick. But maybe you can tear apart one of the saws or something like the 790. You said you had a couple of those. You can take measurements to see if they're the exact same things, you know.
Let's move y'all a little closer.
Everything and whatnot.
I'm going to run some stuff down to your daddy, you know. I'll catch you.
All right, I'll see you later. If I don't get to talk to you on Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. Tell your wife we love her. Tell her we're going to try to eat all that persimmon pudding. All right, buddy. Have a good... I probably will. Oh...
I'd say I'm going to tear one apart and I'll on the bench together and everything. I'll try to assemble the crankshaft out of it with.
Well, I've got. If you need to know the size of the bearings, I actually have some bearings here.
I mean, between what a 200 or a 300 has or anything like that. I say I don't have a regular 200 manual, so I can't say for sure.
Well, you know,
on that, I'll have to look at the group and everything and see if I can download a 250 or 300 manual.
how hard is it to get the? Hold on a second.
I'm going to be
Oh.
leaving here soon.
Hold on. Hold
Got
your
3
taters.
minutes left.
Hey, look.
Hey, look. Oh.
You,
We're all going with the truck ride.
you see this? You know what this is, right?
What is it?
It's a 250.
If it's a regular 250, then you'd be able to measure the bearings versus like a 101 or something.
That's what I'm saying. Just
Let me tell you. Where, baby girl?
let me see.
Guess we're all going for a ride in the truck.
Yeah, we're gonna find out if 200 or 250 bearings are the same as the 101.
Like to say if something superseded or whatever. Because I got a 300 outside. I got a 200 outside.
I can already tell you just by looking at what I can see, they look like they're smaller. But here, I'm gonna back y'all up just a hair so y'all can maybe see me and Brian. I got a feeling there's fixing to be bearings all over the place.
You done made a mess, didn't you?
No, not yet. I've got some bearings laying here though. My goal is to not drop them everywhere. But I can tell you for a fact that the rod's different, bigger than I'll get out.
Well, I know the rods are different.
Well,
but
I knew it was different. I just didn't know by how much. All right.
it's weird that the 790 shares the same bearing as a 142, and they're in completely different power groups and everything.
Well, we're
But
gonna.
yet a Super 250 has less power, and it has the same rod bearing as a 101 engine.
All right. Well, we're gonna know right here in a split second. I can tell you already that it looks like they're. It looks like.
I got a 200 and a 300 outside, and I've got
Well,
a 790 engine that's soon going to be tore apart. So one or the other is going to have to work.
They
I'll just buy needle bearings.
they look close. Hold on. Let me get the measuring stick.
Get the measuring stick out.
93.5. 93.5. 93.5.
So they're the same things, just a number superseded another one.
536 long. No, they are a different part number for a reason.
One's longer than the other.
Yep, the 101 is 503 and the other one is 536.
Huh.
So it's the needle is actually 33 thousandths longer for the 200 than it is for the 101. But it's the same diameter, so you know what that means. Just a little.
See if it'll fit in the one rock. See if it'll fit. If the 33 is just.
Let me see if it. You want me to see if it'll fit in the 125 crank? I'm pretty sure it'll fit. Oh, heavens, yes. I lost you. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm on 5G. Hold on. I'm off house Wi-Fi. It's going to mess up on me.
There's plenty of room.
So it can fit even though there's a length difference.
I mean, it fits in the 125 like ain't nobody's business. Because the gap in the rod journal on the 125 is 562 thousandths. So it's like 30-some thousandths play.
Good Lord, that's a lot.
So that means there's plenty of room in there.
So what that means, I can take the needles out of a 250, 200, 300 and put into a 101.
You should be able to, yeah. That?
We're going to do just that.
I'm trying to stick these back in here.
A little grease will help that, or Vaseline, whichever lube you prefer.
Now, actually, I changed my mind. I'm not going to put them back in there because I'm going to junk this saw anyway. So
You'll need those needles anyways if you're going to build that 101 that we're talking about.
no, I don't need them. I got a brand new set laying here on the table.
Oh, well.
I went ahead and bought a new set from Mike. Or, well,
I might find a new set. I mean, it's kind of... I'll have to look up what a Super 797 right now, because I looked up the Steam Heat 125 number, the Super 250, and the 101, and they all matched. I'm kind of curious if a 797 was different, because, I mean, and they changed it at some point.
well, you know what? Let me see how many needles there are here.
Should be 24.
2, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. It's 23.
23?
Yeah, and see, that was the same trouble that I had with one of my 125s. It had 23 and supposed to have been 24.
Yeah, because I tore apart a back 15 and put back exactly what came in it, and I was told there's supposed to be 24 in there, because I counted it on camera, and
11,
I was told 24, and I said I put back what was in there. 23 come out, 23 went back in, and the one I just built, it has 24 in it.
This one's got 23 in it. And, well, you remember I told you when I built that last 125 rod that it had 23 bearings in it, and it looked like it could use another one, so I found one more and put in it. But this one's got 23 in it. And
I
it,
knew I wasn't crazy when the D44 had 22 and the rest had 23, but I got told 24, so, I wonder if the connecting rod is the journal could be smaller on some and the connecting rod larger.
I don't know. I'm going to put the rod cap back on the rod, though, and start the bolts back in it. Just,
Ew, look who it is.
we're at about 18 minutes. We're at about 18 minutes over here. I'll check this video out, and we'll see how it worked. See if you can actually. I got the message Doug back. He hit me up about what you said about the live feed thing. So I'll hit Doug back up here in a minute. All right. Well, have a good day going to work. I'll talk to you probably tomorrow or something. All right.
Later, everybody.
All right. See you, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.
How do you turn this on? Help a feller understand.
Here. There we go. All right, y'all. That's all we got for now. There's Mama. Look, there she goes in the house. Running with her head turned. All right, y'all. I'm going to check this video out and we'll see what it looks like. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe out there. Behind the scenes with Hopper and Mike Gray. So, be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. And as always, Bell Hopper out.